I turn it up a bit. No. You're not gonna tell me you're not reading the fucking controller game, because you were reading it before stream. No. I launched you twice, and both times you read the fucking controller.
No, not again.
You fucking game. Every time. It does not matter how many times I test this before stream. It will not work when I start streaming. Why the fuck are you like this, Steam? Don't make me launch it in big picture mode. I don't like doing that. Yes, it's configured, but because of the way it launches, fucking hell. It's every time. Why? Why is this like this? Who decided these things? And for what reason? If I can get a launch it on big picture mode, which I hate doing. But you know, the game just can't be smart. Just play the game. Launch. Alright, so now the controller's working. There we go, and now I can screen share, because I'm not going to be opening and closing the game every 30 seconds.
Ah, yes. Of course.
But it's not up on... Oh, you wanna know why it's not up on, now it should come up on, there it goes. It's like, but it's not up on OBS, because I didn't click the thing to make it up on OBS. Anyway, last time we finished the prologue, and we discovered that our dad is missing.
Oh god, no.
Dad, why? Where have you gone? You just fucking vanished.
Don't worry, Cassius left to get cigarettes.
He went to get the... Oh, Dad is here! Yay, we found Dad! Well, game over, guys. We found Dad right there.
Oh, there he is. Estelle, are you in there?
Hello, Kumante. Joshua?
Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup again. And onion soup ready.
Again. Gonna go get some ice cream. I have ice cream in the freezer downstairs.
Oh, ice cream?
I need to go get that after stream. I need to eat that after stream. I can't eat ice cream. Like, I guess random fun fact about me before we get started. I hate eating food while playing games. Well, most food. There's very few food I will eat while playing games. Like, I'll eat, like, Skittles or jelly beans or something. But anything that I need, like, I won't eat ramen. I won't eat pizza. I won't eat anything that's too much while playing games. It will piss me off. I'll be mad.
Yeah, and you get, like, chip grease on the...
Oh, yeah. It's like, why do people do that? Why would you want your controller all greasy and messy? Like, if there is anything on my controllers, I'm like, I'm going to clean this thing down. And if anyone makes a mess on my controller again, I'm going to throw them out a window. I have anger if my controller or any of my equipment is messy. Yet, there's those people who are like... Oh yeah, let me just eat Cheetos and play fucking Call of Duty. Cares my controller's a fucking mess. Anyway, other than that sounds good. I'll come down later. So why don't you two go ahead and eat?
Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold.
I like how I just wrote out fucking tirade about the Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. The Wheel of Fortune, which, I know, hang on, I know what that means. God damn, I can't remember what it means.
It's a stand in JoJo's.
Okay, fuck you. Look, I actually knew what the tarot cards mean because, not only did I look it up in regards to something else relating to this game, but I looked it up because, I wanted to know what exactly the tarot cards that Charizard saw meant.
Ooh.
And I remember doing that, and I love what it did because the tarot cards that Charizard saw kind of told the story of the game.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Where's Estelle?
She said to go down and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite.
I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would.
It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father.
I agree.
So, what do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident?
To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing.
In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right?
Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear up Estelle. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer.
What?
Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua.
Well, thanks.
Come on, Shara. Don't just sit there too. Do you want a drink of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20... I miss it. No more yips! About 20 years old in there. We're not yipping anymore. You missed it. That was a... Yip! None of that either, please.
No, please.
Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old too?
Shara, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Estelle. I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Huh? Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers.
Underwear?
Take my reaction too. Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, well, nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out myself. Gotta hydrate.
Oh, hydrate.
Hydration.
You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but...
What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right?
Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the Army finishes their search. Seems the only way to Bose is on foot.
Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that may make things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I would just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm gonna talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs to another guild member. Shara?
We really appreciate this, Shara.
You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shira's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident.
We appreciate you coming along with us.
Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. I just realized I didn't open my notes before this, and I'm gonna need them here in a second. I sometimes forget to do that because it's just, you know, I'm not used to it.
Open your book.
Book. Yeah, I gotta make sure I can get book. Gotta make sure I can get book, because the book. It's a book.
Yes, book.
Book. Yeah, see, I can get, I can get a lot of books.
Oh, many book.
Yeah, there's multiple books I can get.
Books, plural.
Yeah, a lot of book.
Yes, you know, book, but like spelled with 2 U's.
Why use? I was expecting you to say something about the,
Oh, fudge, right. 2 U's and a B emoji.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where the B emoji comes. I guess, yeah, the B, obviously. There we go, got the thing up, because I'll need that. It just tells me, you know, where some basic stuff is that I easily could forget. I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Scheherazade taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since it involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, things are too hectic. I'll ask for help from the Grand Cell branch. By the way, Scheherazade, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you are going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could you have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute.
Understood.
Shara? If we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay then, let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua.
Sure.
It's the clock tower. More hydrates. I must hydrate some more.
Oh, yo, it's 9 a.m.
Septian calendar, 1075. Erected in partnership with the Borough royal family, Septian Church, and Roland City. Septian calendar, 1192. Destroyed during the 100-Day War when Roland was bombarded by Erebonian Imperial Army. Man, fuck Erebonia. Septian calendar, 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland.
Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, you sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle?
Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up?
You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind.
Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey, look, Joshua! We can see the house from here!
You're right. I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's been going on since you always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place.
I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died.
What?
10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower to try and get the citizens to surrender. This is at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. When the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But they finally dug us free. After the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I have avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come up here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her.
Oh.
But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him.
Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him. There's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too.
Joshua...
I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, I've always got mine. So... Huh?
Joshua, you're trying too hard. You should say things like that so lightly.
What do you mean?
If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's gonna have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried.
Well, excuse me for trying to be nice.
I love this scene so much.
Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you?
Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now.
I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool.
Such a...
You are unbelievable.
Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Cher's waiting for us.
You're probably right.
Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't be able to bring Dad home safe again. That is such a sweet moment in the story. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks are even feeling a bit hot just thinking about it.
What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us?
Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view.
Ah, come on.
What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine.
Let's not get into that.
What's with that sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit.
Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara?
Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in the troupe at the time.
A troupe?
Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Although it was a long time ago when we first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father.
I didn't know that.
Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you about ready to head out for Bose? With the airliner flights cancelled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region.
The Vert Bridge is located at the west end of the Milchmain Road.
It looks like we're all set. Let's go! So, I can now that we're not in a cutscene, I can talk about... I love that scene so much for multiple reasons. Nope, cannot open that yet. Damn. Can I open anything? No, I need 80. And I need 80 and 50. Okay, so I have nowhere near enough. But yeah, the reason I love that scene so much is that it shows one of the many strengths of Trails. Just transitioning from such a sad, somber moment back into this more happy, cheery, you know, feeling. Style, Josh. What? What?
Man, it's so heartwarming.
Yeah. Estelle, Joshua, are you really headed to Bose? Should have guessed you'd know. You're always the first one to hear everything. Still something we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. I want to tag along. Joshua, take me with you.
I, don't think that would be a good idea.
But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried. Okay. I just had to stop and talk to her. I don't think there's anything Oh! I know what I'm forgetting. I wanted to go back and make sure I got everything from, the forest, because I remember I ended up accidentally going on the right path. Because, honestly, I didn't know what the right path was. I'm not gonna lie, I can never navigate Mistwald properly.
You know what? Fair enough.
It's kind of a maze. Oh, hi. I didn't want to fight you, but sure. You'll give me some nifty stuff, so, you know, fuck it. You'll give me some, tasty, craft points.
Yes,
craft points. I love me some craft points, and you only did 12 damage. That was a failure of an attack.
Just kill the birds.
Yes, birds do not need life. Fucking birds. We got some tender poultry. Honestly, I'm glad I'm getting the tender poultry now, because there is a side quest coming up that we're going to need tender poultry for, and getting it in Bose is a bit of an annoyance. So, I mean, getting it now is, all the more beneficial. I just want to make sure I got everything. I'm pretty sure there's only, like, one chest I missed. And it doesn't have anything of too much value in it, but, you know. You never know. There's always that one chest you missed that had, like, a healing item, and then you needed just one more healing item in a boss fight to where you could have cleared it easier. I mean, I can get some bear claw.
Hey, besides, if you get to a chest, and we get more chest quotes.
Yeah, that's true. There's an achievement for getting all the chest quotes. I have not gotten that one yet.
Oh, wow.
Because I think there's only one chest I have ever, like in my last run, there was one chest I missed. So I was close to getting all of them, but just barely didn't. Yeah, you're gonna throw water on me. And I'm gonna throw fire on you. Fire. And just, you know what? Just stone hammer. Don't even bother. So if I get close to it, I'm gonna take damage pointlessly.
Fire.
Fire! As, hands off my bread. I don't know. I know there's another chest in this area. Is it over this way? Oh, hi. This is the same way we just went. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from these guys, honestly. They don't give me enough quartz to really want to fight them that much. There's Bear Claw, which, I mean, you need for recipes, I think. It's like a couple of recipes that require it. And it's a rather rare ingredient. Actually, no, I think you can buy it at the store later. So it's not as rare as I'm making it sound. But I mean, hey, you know, I'd rather get it for free than purchase it from some random merchant who's gonna take all my money.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there's this. You know what? This might be what I'm thinking of. And that's not important till SC. That's probably what I'm thinking of with the Mistwald. Because I don't think there's any other chests in here. Unless it's, like, over in this corner or something. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking of something in SC, then. Because... Which, to be fair, when you traverse the same areas between games, it's easy to get them mixed up. I do the same thing with Cold Steel 1 and 2. In Zero and Azure is the same way. I'm always going to areas in Zero thinking there's an item. Like in my, repeat playthrough. I think, oh yeah, there's an item here. And then I remember, oh wait, no, that's an item that's only there in Azure. I just recall the item being there because I played it Azure more recently, so it would, leave me to believe, oh yeah, the item's there. If that makes any sense.
It's like you're thinking that you're playing a different game.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it has to, because, the map of SC, I guess to spoil, is pretty much the exact same. Just we go to a few different areas within Liberl we don't go to during this story.
Cool.
But, I mean, we visit all the regions again, and so, mixing up areas and mixing up, some of the locations is bound to happen. In fact, that's probably what happened with the book, too. I'm probably thinking of something in SC where there's a book you get from a certain NPC at the bar, and I'm confusing it for the first chapter of Carnella. So, off to Mitch Main Road, because that was the only other thing, right? There's nothing else in town worth of note. I don't think there is, but let's see. Alright, let's see. Go to Avid Farm. Wait, do I already have the milk crepe? I'm pretty sure I do. I don't think I have eaten it yet, but did I buy the milk crepe yet? No, I did not. I should have that then. Because the milk crepe is a pretty good recipe. Unless, is it in my... No, because I only have those. The milk crepe is effectively a cheaper form of the... No, don't eat that. It's effectively a cheaper taro balm. I mean, now purchasing it, it isn't. But the recipe is, cheaper. Because you, Wait, is there... Oh, yeah! There is, wow. I like how it's spinning my, because I'm scrolling through. Is there more... Alright. Yeah, I'm just making sure I know where everything is. It's... The ingredients are 84 Mira, while, Taro Balm itself is 100 Mira. So, I mean, it's a 16 Mira, discount for the same amount of healing. Why not take it? Do I have any quest to report? No, I don't. I was making sure I reported everything already, and there's no new ones. There is. Letter Carrier. Let me send a letter, colleague of mine in Bose. That's what that is. That's the other thing I was forgetting. Anything I want from you? Ah, yes, a book. We got book. Yes, book. Anything else I want to buy while I'm...
You know what I just realized?
What?
Okay, so...
I'll buy, like,
the existence of French fries implies the existence of France in Zamaria somewhere.
True. I guess, I'm trying to think, because Erebonia is heavily inspired, from my understanding, is heavily inspired by, like, Germany. Calvert is, like, Eastern-type countries, like Japan, from my understanding. I know Crossbell is more... I guess you could compare Crossbell to the closest to, like, an American-type country with, like...
Yeah, I was thinking...
fucking
like,
capitalism. I mean, that's literally... I think the biggest problem in, I'm not even reading this. I'm busy talking about capitalism. It's just him telling you need to deliver a letter. You gotta deliver Father Divine's letter, which I still love. Fucking Officer Divine.
I'm no one's messenger boy. I'm a delivery boy.
Anyway, yeah, the biggest threat in Crossbell is capitalism. Well, that and the Mafia, but mostly capitalism.
Just like America.
The Mafia and capitalism are our two biggest concerns. Oh, actually, I could probably kill that. I could probably kill one of them with Sherazard and ooh, I could actually easily. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do that. Ooh, okay, if I get this right, this is gonna be beautiful.
Oh no.
This is gonna be a good one. All right, let's do that. Let's see if this kills it. Please kill it. Yeah! Okay, so I can kill 2 of these. That's kind of nice. Nope, I'm taking that. I can kill 2 of them because this is going to be a critical, so there's no way it's surviving. Or, okay. Oh, fuck! You know what I forgot? Estelle has the, Estelle still has the Topaz Talisman on.
Ah, fudge.
And so her attacks are earth-based, meaning the Shining Palm resisted it. Well, that was my fucking stupid fault. It's you I have to talk to, right? And to Bose, we are, but how did you know? We weren't just visiting again. Well, no people like yourself have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual.
Oh, fudge, right. Is that because flights have been suspended in airspace over at Bose?
That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place has been because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all restricted flights. So you're really not in the position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint has been also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Alright, so it's not you. That means it's, the other guy. Where'd he go? I saw him walking around. I saw you walking around, you fucker. There you are. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've been so busy in my life. I guess there's no time for fishing or reading books. I just brought this book. I guess I'll give it to you. The chief would be livid if you caught me with this. Carnella Chapter 2. We missed Chapter 1, but don't worry. We'll pick it up when we're in Bose. Once we pick up Chapter 1, I will be reading through Carnella as we go along, because it's a rather interesting story, to say the least.
Spoilers.
I just said it's an interesting story.
Oh, fair enough.
The spoiler is it's good.
Hey man, you've got Chapter 2. We haven't read Chapter 1 yet.
Yeah, we gotta go find Chapter 1. It's like playing Trails in the Sky SC for... There's actually a chess quote in SC that says, somewhere, there's a person who played Trails in the Sky SC before FC, and they're very confused right now. I love the chess quote so much. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. Ashton! Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
please don't stuff me in a animatronic. That was Ashton who did that, right? I don't know the lore of FNAF that well.
Do you think I know Five Nights at Freddy's lore?
And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region. We were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess. This has something to do with the Lindy, right? Or, well, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness! Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue a pass right away. Thanks, you just stood there. Thank you, sir! But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I'll do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hawking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identity as bracers there.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassius a safe return. Anyway, do me a favor and rock a Google search if if Ashton was the person who was, killing children in FNAF.
Let's see here.
Alright, we got one. Handed over the gate pass. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Soldier, open the gate by remote control.
Okay, his name is Afton.
Afton. I thought it was Afton. Okay, never mind then. We don't have to worry about anything. It's only close.
Purple guy.
Yeah, I thought Afton was like I kind of sworn it was Ashton, but I just don't remember much about FNAF lore.
The man behind the slaughter.
All right, you're clear to go on through. I actually kind of want to play the security breach. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of this before you cross. Got it. I'm pretty sure it's a VR game too, so.
Ooh.
That would be fun to play. I don't know if I could stream it just because of the way I have to, set up for a stream
VR,
for.
so.
Yeah. What do we have here this time? Bracers traveling on the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. You got a little rest point here if you want it. Use it. I'll use it just to recover the little bit of, stuff I've taken off. Here we go. All good as no. Wait, what's through this door? Hello. Oh. Just the other way out. Wait, where are we? Huh? What is this? What is the point of this area?
It's a
Well, this is nice.
watch lake.
It's there for fun.
Yeah,
No real reason, it just exists.
Yeah, just like people.
I think people do more than exist. Where... I'm trying to make sure I know where everything is and make sure there's nothing major coming up. Okay, yeah, nothing too major coming up. Okay, I just wanted to double check to make sure I don't miss a book. Yeah, because I know Carnella Chapter 3 is near, or close to it. That's just how life be. That's
We're really
just...
gonna part skip over part 1, huh?
No, we're gonna get part 1, don't worry. It's just we gotta get to Bose before we get, part 1. Oh, wait, yeah, it's out this door. Because we were supposed to get part 1 earlier, but, I forgot. I went to the wrong place.
Ooh.
Alright, off to East Bose Highway! And welcome to the... This is our first steps outside of, where we were. And our first enemy that isn't a basic one. Meet! The Mad Roper! Let's see if I can show what it can do. Let's see if it'll do what it... Special thing. I'm not gonna... I want to show what this guy can do. Other than attack us, So don't attack us. Do your other thing. Divide! It can split itself into... Yeah, it can asexually reproduce.
It's Moguls from Fire Emblem.
Wait. What? I'm confused what you're referencing to Fire Emblem there.
It's the big tentacle eyes that
Oh yeah! I need to play Sacred Stones again. Jesus Christ. Oh, another new enemy. What do you know? Mushroom Snake. Sure, I'll let you do your thing. And I'll just beat up on your friend over here. You can do...
Oh, it's a snake who's... Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a mushroom snake. I'm gonna let it do its thing, though. I'm gonna hit it once, now I'm gonna let it... Yeah, it has that bite attack and it can poison you, but we have poison resist. I don't think it has any other moves, so yeah. I just wanted to show that it could poison you, but we're, you know, resistant to poison, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, another new enemy. Just all the new enemies, you know, check them off the list. Halo Mole. These guys can play Halo like pros. And then we killed it, because I didn't want to show what it can do. Because I wait, no, that's the, there's a variant of those later in the game that can, very easily kill you. I'm gonna wait to take you on.
Scorpion?
I'm gonna wait to take that on. I'm gonna wait to go up to Nebel Valley, too, because both of those are very dangerous with their current setup. I'd rather hold off, because I'd rather be more prepared. That Scorpion, though, we're probably gonna have to fight more than once unless you get... Hello, Vite! Did you get your ice cream? What flavor is it? If you did. You came up short. Alright, let's keep moving. But yeah, that Scorpion we're probably gonna fight multiple times because it has a very good drop. I think it's the Scorpion, at least. I could be misremembering. Went to Sonic, get the... Oh, I love those. Though, honestly, I prefer getting, Sonic Milkshake. Like, Sonic has really good milkshakes. I really like peanut butter. Oh, yeah, peanut butter stuff with ice cream, especially, is really good. What's that headed this way? Yeah, I like their, caramel shakes a lot. Their caramel and their strawberry are what I typically get.
I like caramel.
Oh, yeah, their caramel. Have you had the, Sonic caramel shake?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. Now I want one, goddammit. I'd have to go to Sonic, and, I mean, there's one close to my house, but it's, you know, closed. Well, if it isn't Scheherazade, how have you been? Fine. I haven't seen you in a while, either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure they've heard all about the airliners being grounded after Lindy incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Legrun about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. We'll definitely remember him next time we see him. We won't forget him in the slightest.
Dang.
First Mr. Ashton, and now him? Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up.
Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch.
Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugrin about it, we may get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's continue on our path. We got to walk through to hell. I don't know. 90 damage. 108 damage. 97. Wait, how did Estelle do more than Joshua? What? I mean, I know damage is slightly ranged, but 67. Yeah, she has less strength. How the fuck? Wait, I think those guys are weak to earth, maybe. That might be it.
No, probably.
I keep forgetting she has that fucking
Yes, she has
topaz.
earth-based attacks.
Let me see. No, they're not weak to earth. This time he did 93, of course. 96, yeah, why is Estelle doing more? How do numbers work? I can't reach them, I just wanted to hit them both. 111. I mean, Scheherazade doing the most just makes sense. It's Scheherazade.
Wait.
117. Just bash their face in. Oh, hi. Anyway, I'm gonna actually show what you can do this time, because you are not your brother from Grancel, who can death blow me. Instead, you can hit me for 96 damage. Thanks.
Smack.
Yeah, that's about all they do, is just smack you around. Like I said, their brothers in another region can inflict death blow, which is the scariest status of... Actually, you know, as funny as it is, I'm not as scared of death blow as I am of, Yeah, it's petrify. Petrify scares me more. Because at least with death blow, I'm just dead. Like, that's all there is to it. You're dead. Gotta be revived. With petrify, you're gonna be stuck as a statue for a while before you're dead. And I don't know, I don't like that. There.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
Ha! You missed, you fool! Smack you with a good old... Oh, none of that works. I'll just smack you with my staff. Divide. Divide them, fill them with doubt. Something about something about something. I know the lyrics to this song, I swear. I totally watch Ruby every day. I totally did not abandon it. I'm sorry, what?
I don't.
Oh, this fucker. Yeah, I used to watch it. I kind of stopped. This fucker right here.
UFO looking.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. This is gonna be harder than I thought, isn't it? Oh well. This will go well.
It's just called wisdom. Okay, that's kind of menacing.
Boom. Alright, yeah, just hit it with Firebolt. What am I thinking? Hit it with Firebolt and hit it with Soul Blur, I guess, from Estelle. Yeah, just keep doing that, and it's gonna use Zone Arts, but that's fine, because we're about to kill it. Damn it! Well, I'm gonna reload this screen. I'm not gonna save and reload, because, you know, that's a mess. I can't. I already, you know, did a thing. But luckily, I can just, you know, respawn that enemy by leaving the screen and coming back. Because that enemy has a pretty solid drop, and I kind of want it. So let's go back this way. And then I'll stand right in front of it, save, and try and get that item to drop. Because I'd rather have that now rather than later. Particularly for Estelle. Now it's right around... You know, it would really help if I had Eagle Eye. I should probably consider equipping it sometime soon. You know, like a smart person does. Alright, we're gonna save right here. Luckily, it doesn't move, so it's very easy to get a back attack on. See? That's all you get. Oh. I say that and then I don't get a back attack somehow.
And he's already casting arts.
Yep. But we're also casting arts, so what does it matter? Oh, that's Oh! Oh, that's what you can do. Yeah. That's called Shadow Spear. It can inflict death blow. That's a scare. That's a no, but we can just reload, you know, as good children do. Hi, that didn't happen. Hi, you never did that, did you, buddy? Just note that you never used an attack that instantly killed Joshua. Oh. It can also drain our health. Yeah, these guys are very dangerous, to say the least. And as you can tell, they can take quite the physical beating, so just use your arts, as I keep bashing it in. Can you give me the item, damn you? I know its drop rate isn't that low, even, is the weird part. There we go, that's where the preemptive strike is. I was trying to find the preemptive strike area. That way I could get my, you know, my little buff. We're just gonna throw fire on you. Throw more fire on you. Throw some of that at you. Throw that at you. And then just kind of whip you. Ugh. Give me my item.
Give.
I love you. I love you, Vitae. Love you. I just saw that as I killed my But seriously, man, you're awesome. I do love you. Hydrate. Everyone should go follow Vitae. He is super close to affiliate.
Bro, what do you mean no?
No! No, don't make me affiliate! Also, as you guys can see from that follower goal up there, if we reach 100 followers, we'll play Shadow the Hedgehog because I'm insane.
Oh, right, of course.
And yes, I will make Keith join me for that. I'm not suffering that one alone. Shadow is rad. Shadow needs to chill. Why does he have a gun?
He has more than one gun.
He uses guns. Why does he use guns?
Look,
I still think my favorite line from that game is the like, damn, not here. My favorite, that's not my favorite line from the game. My favorite line from the game is Sonic saying, I wouldn't be caught dead using one of those, when you have the tutorial about guns. Oh my god, this enemy just does not want to drop this item. The drop rate is not that bad. I mean, there's an item you get... Actually, I don't even think that quartz exists in this game. I don't think that exists till SC. Because there's a quartz that helps with, getting item drops.
Oh, wow.
It's called luck, if I remember correctly. Oh, there we go! Finally! HP 2! That's what I was trying to get! I don't think we can even get these till the next chapter.
Wow.
So, you know, getting it now is, yeah.
Yo, chunky.
Yeah. Now Estelle is even harder to kill. Because she wasn't hard enough to kill. I don't think anyone else needs HP 2 right now. But, welcome to the market town of Bose. And just for a minute, take a listen to this jazzy music. Alright, there we go. I gotta, because we got dialogue. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits right at the heart of the Bose region. Wow! This definitely looks like a city.
Of the five major cities in Laburo, this one comes next after the royal city. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger.
Does anyone have any idea what that huge building over there is? That's a Bose market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here, with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping.
Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident.
Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Let's nod and say we did. Let's go into the market first. Welcome to Bose, and look who we see. Huh? Dorothy? Is that you?
Camera girl.
Huh? Why is she turning like that? Wow! Look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take all of it in.
She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you.
Alright. Why did I stop by the market first? Because, well, we can buy these items. Yeah, we can buy those anywhere. Is it you who sells something good? You sell ingredients, which is actually good. That is true. You sell other ingredients, which is still good. I really do like people who sell me good stuff. You! Strega J. And Red Scarf. I'm gonna buy one of those red scarves. I'm gonna hold off on the Strega. I recall those being pretty good, but I think the item... I think these shoes you can get from the shop here in town, from the weapon shop, are better. Sweet sponge cake and floral jelly. I don't think we have either of those items yet. Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah. Sweet sponge cake heals 200 HP and gives a 15% boost to your speed. And floral jelly heals 550 HP and cures poison. Yeah. Those are some good healing items. Looks like a girl's running a confectionery shop now. Before was some guy running the place. I wonder what happened to him. Alright, let's go to you because you sell us the fucking book we missed. Alright, so now we're going to take a quick stop and read Carnella. I stood there, upright in front of the revolving door, scuffing the heels of my boots against the ground. Pulling slightly on the collar of my trench coat, I dropped my chin and gazed at my partial reflection in the curved glass. Aside from my short-cropped hair, I wore a modest-looking, double-breasted leather raincoat and a pair of special-order steel-reinforced boots, both of which, at first glance, appeared to be most common of common apparel. Yet they were, in fact, much more than the naked eye could detect. My ordinary, average appearance. It was of just as much importance today as it had been on any other day in the times past. Not far off, the sound of footfalls echoed rhythmically, like the steady beat of a pendulum swinging back and forth, as throngs of those coming and going moved quickly along the cobblestone avenue, enveloped and tinged silver by morning mist. At times, the calling voice of the street peddler disrupted the steady flow, but as soon as the hawking cry faded away, it would resume its course. Each morning that I found myself setting foot in the Imperial City, I found myself my surroundings to be unchanged and stained by the same somber tone of gray. Snatching up a magazine from the underarm of a street vendor, I tossed a few Muir into his left hand, poised expectantly behind his back. The Imperial Chronicle. The magazine I read so often, even the ink bleeds were familiar. Roughly flipping open its cover, I scanned the headlines along the top of the monochrome page. Then suddenly, my breath caught up in its throat. At the very bottom of the local news page, I found those letters, the sequence of characters of which I had not heard nor seen at the time of life-changing incident. My eyes instantly gravitated to the spot. For a time, remained fixated. Ein Selenate. The very meaning of those letters became lost in my senses as I stood motionless, my gaze fixed on the same line of text, until it all seemed to coalesce into a single blotch of ink. After a few seconds of blank comprehension, my vision settled, and I rested my eyes to the beginning of the article. As I began to read, my memories verged on a single point in my past, and then, slowly, started to run in reverse, heading for that fateful event 3 years prior, when this name was first introduced to me. In the afternoon, all those years ago, on a day not unlike this one, where the capital was overshadowed by its typical gloomy aura, I was a little younger than now. 22-year-old boy who stood silently in front of the boutique door as usual, double-checking his appearance before lightly treading over to the Mitch Imperial factory. It was on this day that it had been arranged for me to receive a new job from Mitch, the shop owner himself. Although he was a drab middle-aged man, being the ornament enthusiast I was, I found myself as one of his few regular customers. I headed down a dank alleyway, and after passing through the partially rotted wooden grate, I could see the soft glow of the flickering orbital light just outside the entrance of the factory, whose structure was halfway below street level. I first began to receiving jobs from Mitch about the time when dissension began to occur in the society over the 100-Day War. It was during this period the retaliation between the Liberal Kingdom and the Empire were at their worst. The importation of ornaments had become almost non-existent. Conspiring with the underground elements and planning a smuggling operation, Mitch made me out to be his accomplice in the crime, for the job which I received by his hand was none other than that of the courier. Being nothing more than a commoner in my teens at the time, I met him in juvie devoid of any connections in life besides. I naturally jumped at the opportunity without a moment's hesitation, yet even after the relations with LeBurl had returned to some degree of normalcy, I realized I was in no mood to give up my specialty, which was focused mainly on the delivery of stolen goods. The reason being, there was no other job out there which could bring that kind of mirror this one did. With an unrefined and inconspicuous appearance, I had countless times before hidden items of various sorts in my hat and trousers and made my way hither and thither between the borders of these neighboring nations. And though to my delight, my wallet had become increasingly laden with a bounty of monetary rewards, I had routinely changed my alias as a precautionary measure. So much, in fact, that these false names had built up quite the list over the last few years. I had been known as Phil the Frivolous, Rooney the Trickster, and even Chris the Coward. However, Mitch always called me by one name, Toby. This was the identity I had used for my initial job, and the one I liked above all the others.
Ooh.
The train station. "Hello there, Toby. You've come just the right time." Greeting me with these words, Mitch shuffled slightly in his seat behind the counter. The baked confections he had been eating was ever so carefully placed atop his lap to prevent from falling onto the floor. He smacked both his powdered sugar-covered hands together with a clap and a cloud of white particles puffed into the air. The smell of sweet spice and baked apple pie paraded the dimly lit apple pie, you say? "We had an item dropped off no more than a few minutes ago," he continued. Turning in his seat, Mitch reached back and snapped something wrapped in an old magazine paper from the shelf, tossing it to me. Knowing full well I wouldn't get any sort of answer, I asked anyway. "What do we have this time?" Laying out my railway and airship tickets, Mitch ignored my question and said, "Make sure this gets to the same place as always." In his slow drawl, he added, "It'd be your best interest to keep your involvement to a minimum by leaving the business side things to me and focusing solely on getting the job done, Toby." He leaned back in his chair, let out a deep sigh, the balls of his fingers kneading the bags under his eyes. Then, once again, his large hand extended towards the uneaten cake resting at his leg. Before the sweet treat could reach his watering mouth, I'd already made my way out the door of his tiny shop. As I walked, the waste paper bundled package bounced around inside the folds of my bag. The feel of its shape and weight as it beat steadily across my side, I concluded that the object of my possession was probably just more swag. It didn't make me nervous not to know what it was that I was carrying, for I'd done this type of job many times before, and no matter what kind of trouble I found myself wrapped up in, I had always somehow managed to come out unscathed. In truth, my experience on the job had made me tough, and I'd become well versed in the art of orbital magic. So it was that when I laid my eyes on a rough-looking trio at the station, I felt no more knots of unease in the pit of my stomach than was necessary for someone of my abilities. The platform for the train bound for LeBurl was bustle with passengers awaiting its eventual arrival. Seeing that the benches were so crammed full of people that they could have very well been a tin of Peck sardines, I resigned myself to standing near the entrance. As I patiently waited for the train to come in, twisting my body in order to move the bag over my shoulder, I noticed the figure of two men. Heads bent together, convincing in an audible tone. They stood just beyond the ticket gate, right about where the horse head of the imperial emblem in the ground in the grand mosaic tile. After a short interim, another man approached and joined the conversation. From my own perspective, this was one ragtag group I most certainly couldn't have given a passing grade to based on looks. All three were extremely well built and sported the same haircut. To put it mildly, they stuck out in the crowd like a bunch of sore thumbs. Making sure to avoid eye contact with them, as they glanced in my direction, I slung my bag over my shoulder, and ever so calmly reached my hand into my pocket, and ran the tips of my finger across the surface of my ornament. A woman's voice reverberated within the walls of the station, notifying the passengers that the train had arrived. The low rumble of an orbital engine could be felt in the distance, and after a few moments, a large vehicle was seen rolling up on the shoulder. I muttered to myself, all is well. but the sound of my voice was drowned out by the din and the mash of the machine. The brakes screeched, and a flash of black light reflected off the surface of the giant iron beast as it came sliding across the rails. The immense vibration of the air emanating from the moving locomotive as it impensed to let me know that the orbital engine had been put in full reverse in order to decelerate and bring the train to a grinding halt. I love not being able to read properly sometimes. While being shoved to and fro by the waves of impatient travelers flooding out of the waiting area, I was swept toward one door of the passenger car. As we passed the conductor, I caught another glimpse of the ticket gate. The men who were once there were now gone, and the only thing that remained was the profile of the horse, made so glossy tiles, glaring back at me in the shade of deep crimson. Huh. Neat. Yeah, I want to read those as we get them because it is a pretty interesting story. Work helmet gives us a defense buff of 3, so it is better than the red scarf. Actually, is it? Is it better than the red scarf? I thought that was the red scarf 2, right? Yeah, so it is better. So I'll go ahead and buy one of those and equip it, actually. As for other stuff, I don't want any EP charges right now. I don't find myself really running out of EP yet. Actually, for now I'll take that. I won't have Estelle with any immunities. Instead, I'll just have, defense buff. Pretty much make her a better wall. There's the hotel. Yeah, there's a reason I do want to read that story, by the way. I have my reasons. Let's stop off the orbit shop, though. This is something else I want. So yeah, as you can see, we do have a couple of new ornaments, but HP1 is not one of them. Yeah, we already have HP2, or HP2, I mean. Who do I want to open? Okay, hang on. How many do you need? You have 2 more that need to be open. You have 2 more that need to be open. And you have 2 more that need to be open. I'd rather focus on Estelle and Joshua first. So, I need 80. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Joshua's next slot, honestly. I know I should do Estelle, since Estelle is our primary caster, but, you know. Alright, now we need a new quartz, which I will happily take cast 1 into my repertoire of good quartz. That is the only other time quartz we can have right now, and honestly, I can see nothing better to give Joshua at the moment in time.
You know what? Fair enough.
So now Joshua will cast spells a bit faster. Alright. And into the arms and guard, because we got new weapons! The Stun Rod, the Dual Razor, and Blitz. We also got leather jackets and work boots. Defense 8, movement +1. Okay, I can compare those to the other thing. I'm only going to be able to afford one of the new weapons. I think I'll take Joshua's. I know I'm outfitting Joshua the most, but to be fair, it is, you know, better. I'm also going to give Joshua the Topaz Talisman for now.
Ooh. Earth-based attacks.
Yeah. Let Joshua do some earth-based damage. Alright, so it's defense 8. And these shoes are defense... Yeah, so the only thing you get from these is extra movement. Which... honestly, for Joshua, that wouldn't be a bad choice. Because I'm not as worried about the defense on Joshua's part. Because, well, he is our wall. He's not real... Or he is our evasion tank. He's not really our wall. Estelle is our wall. Ooh, who are these two? Please, Lilla. This is the one and only chance. Not this again. Oh, they're up to something.
Nice.
What's in here? No, I'm just gonna go to the... I'm just gonna get back on the main quest. I'm gonna stop exploring. Oh, Sherazard. You arrived a lot sooner than expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lagrin? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received from Kyle Ina not that long ago. So this means the 2 kids with you are Cassius's children? Yes, that's right. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright.
And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
I'm Lugrin. I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Lugrin. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still conducting its search. However, with the Army's current restrictions on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects.
So, pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right?
And I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now it looks like things are really gonna be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that?
He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books.
Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of bracers. He hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a bracer guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. What matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions as they're investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflict with our work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident.
You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. These asks that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugrin will accept the mayor's request. Sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that...
We have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right?
You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here. Oh. I did not mean to read that. I actually thought that was Estelle for a minute. Estelle and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms. Alright, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. That means you are now a member of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do jobs without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities will increase as well.
Understood.
So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that.
Understood.
So one thing I'm gonna be honest, I don't perfectly remember where the Shining Palm in this region is. It's like the one region I don't remember.
Wow.
I remember where the one in Zeiss is. I remember where the one in, Ruan is. And I remember where the one in Grand Cell is. I don't remember where this one is. No, I don't want to go out of town. I kind of think I know, but, you know. I do like Bose, though. Oh, this is the other place I want to make a stop by, the bar. Let's eat this risotto. I didn't want to talk to you, but sure. You do you, buddy. I'm going to convert about 100. That should give me enough Mira. Yeah. Just want to make sure I get my soup and my other soup.
Oh, yo, soup.
We got soup.
Soup.
Soup. Who are you? No? Okay. I thought you were someone else. Who are you? I already talked to you. I just want to talk to you again. You know, talk to them twice. Gotta talk to them twice to make sure you...
Talk to the two drunkards.
Yes, you gotta talk to drunk people.
Yeah, my
What you
favorite
up to?
pastime.
I wonder what to buy today. Hope I can find some kind of outfit I like. No, you can't. Hang on, aren't certain people here now? I've been living in Bose my whole life, but this is the first time I've actually come to the market. Where to start? There are goods and stores all over the place. And there's dust everywhere. Good for you. The Book of Master isn't here. Maybe I should try checking out another shop. Oh, if it's not here, then you're never gonna find a book. He was trying to find book! We have book! We're more powerful than him now, because we have book. Oh, we just barged into the mayor's residence. Wow! Now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier.
Calm down, Estelle.
Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Manor residence. Mayor's residence. I said manor. What the fuck? May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we'd be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor's currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel.
When do you expect her back, sir?
Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it'll probably save the boss some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like a typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it, dripping in gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones? From every... what? How... colorful. But quite a bit off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Oh yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. This is the easiest way to find her.
The mayor's being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people.
Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. There's actually people who ship the mayor and the maid, which, I
see.
I may or may not be in that boat. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything about my shipping preference of how adorable that is. And it totally does not feel... Alright, we got 3 quests here in this one. This fucker. Please tell me I have 5 tender poultry. Please tell me I have 5 tender poultry. What do we have 4? That happened in my last run where I had 4 tender poultry when I got here. Tender poultry. 8! Oh, thank God. Meaning, I don't have to try. I don't have to try. I don't have to. I hate that quest so much. What should I order, I wonder? My goodness, what a restaurant. It's just as glorious as I hope it would be. But up to now, I'm just admiring it from afar. Yeah, this place is certainly rich looking. Good day to you, and welcome to Anteros. Do you have a reservation? Nope. Is this a restaurant then? 'Tis as you say, yes. I'm the manager, Lecter. Lecter, you say?
Lecter.
Not that Lecter, unfortunately. Actually, I think I should say fortunately. I don't think we want that Lecter right now. I'm pretty sure that, like, also, do you think, based on what I've told you about that lector, do you think that lector could manage a restaurant?
I have doubts.
That lector, the restaurant would just serve you fucking hamburgers. And they wouldn't even be cooked, you'd just slap it on the plate and it'd be fucking ice cold. Just be like, go to the microwave, I don't want to do this.
It's frozen.
Hamburgers.
You know what, fair enough.
I'm the manager, Lecter. I tend to do the restaurant's needs while the owner is away. Herein is the best quality ingredient. Herein, the best quality ingredients and servers await you, amounting to the greatest dining experience of your life. I personally guarantee that if you partake of our delicacies, you would emerge full and satisfied. Please come this way, and I'll gladly show you to a table.
Wow, this guy's got a lot of confidence in his restaurant. And I must admit, it certainly does look like a nice place.
Yeah, but he's a bit pushy, don't you think? I mean, I see this place and my first thought is, cha-ching! We'd go broke if we ate here. It's not cheap, that's for certain. If one wished to stay full course dinner, let's see. It would require the bounty from 30 monsters, and at minimum, to gather enough Mira. Yeah, not for me, thanks. At that price, I'll gladly go to a street vendor for deep-fried palm on a stick, palms in a blanket. Jesus, what, did you just eat palm-based food all the time? Like, that's a lot of palm-based food, Estelle.
Palm in the blanket.
Palm in the blanket, what you gonna do? Is it you I need to talk to? Can I help you? Hello! We're here at the Bracer Guild. We have a delivery. Hand over the tender poultry. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with other work. It's no problem at all. Helping those in need is what job at the Bracer is all about. Yes, it's just like Estelle said. And now with the airliner standstill, it's a different time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that. But the little bit of Mira I'm paying just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please, let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? Teach you how to make my specialty omelet. You mean the one served here at Antaro's? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipe like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make the gist just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like a relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe, in the end, is nothing than the framework to make something delicious. But only following the rules, you'd be surprised how many different ways the end flavor turns out. And we learned La Burl omelet. Score! We'll have to give this a try later on.
Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way. But please read the recipe before you try it.
How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever?
And make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean you need to drop a fistful in there, you know.
I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the steps of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See? Now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while, too. Ingredient seeker complete. So to make that, we need... It's a sit-down and eat, so it's not one we can, like, you know, cook and then just have. But we need fresh eggs and marble steak as well, which we don't have either of. Well, we have eggs, but we don't have enough steak.
3 eggs for this omelet?
Yeah. And it heals how much? It heals HP. Yeah, there are 2 different types. I guess I should explain this. There are 2 different types of recipes. One's like this, you cook them and then you instantly get the effects of like healing and such. One's like this, well, I mean, you cook them and then they go in your inventory. Nice. And then you can eat them during combat and, you know, heal yourself. Just stuff your face during combat. And unlike in Genshin, you can't eat too much. That drives me insane sometimes in Genshin. Like, I get why it's a mechanic, but it's like, fuck this mechanic. It's like, why do you do these things?
Hey man, sorry, you're just not hungry enough.
You're not hungry enough. And I don't care if it's gonna heal me. I would rather die than eat more. Also, yes, I am going back out on this route. I am not going to get another, HP 2, mind you, but I am going to get something. Oh, I don't have Flicker yet. God damn it! No! Not what I meant to do. My hand slipped again. I actually could have used that against the upcoming fight, but, you know. Oh well, fuck it. I guess I have 2 of them now. Might as well try. Might as well give it a shot, you know. Who knows, I might get the, HP 2 again. And it doesn't hurt to have an extra one. You never know. Never know when you'll need something. And now you just bash it in. Nope, no HP 2. Okay. Yeah, I figure if I'm gonna pass by it on my way, you know, you never know what you'll get.
Fair enough.
Alright, I will be in the restroom. Be right back.
You could have just said, I'll be right back.
You know what?
Fair enough.
Oh god, no! This is your fault, Keith. Oh, fuck. Where is... No, I don't want this snake! Ah, fuck! The second I remove Estelle's ability to be poisoned, or ability to resist poison, she gets poisoned. What is my life? I know you're around this cliff area somewhere. Not that cliff. It's gonna be the next screen then. Where, oh, where is my little scorpion gone? Oh, where could he be? I'm going to kick your fucking ass. Just give me like 2 seconds. Let me check my guide to make sure I'm correct about this. Okay, so no, the King Scorpion is not the one I'm thinking of. It's a later enemy in the same chapter. Just trying to make sure. Ah, there we go. That's better. Now I can see this a bit better. Trying to make sure I know when that, like, monster comes up. Because I'd rather not miss out on that right now. Especially since I already missed out on some stuff, on that one thing.
I'm back, baby.
Hey, I'm just checking my, thing to make sure it's not this Queen Scorpion I'm thinking of.
Ah, the notes.
Yes. My lovely notes page.
The Bracer Notebook.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, so no, it is not King Scorpion who I'm thinking of. Karaoke stream win? Never, because I can't sing for shit. But what I do want to do is go ahead and give Estelle back that, silver earring. And I think we're good to go. Okay, so we got multiple scorpions here. We're gonna start taking them out one by one. We're gonna hit them with that, good old aerial. I should have done that differently, actually. Give him that Serene Guard. Yeah, I should have... Oh, fuck, they can seal. I forgot. Hit him with a stone hammer, Estelle. Alright, well, I mean, I'm mostly going to be sticking to arts, so I guess it's not the worst. Yeah, these guys can be pretty tough, but I mean, you just position yourself correctly and, well, you got nothing to fear.
I don't like the way they're...
Yeah, look at that! Look at that, that's what you do. That's how it's done. Boom. And another bada boom. Oh.
Oh, spin to win. Let's go.
RSL could you... Oh, wait, fuck. They are immune to Earth. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Shara, no.
Shara, don't die. Shara, please. I'll heal you in a minute, Shara. Don't worry. 11 HP. 11 HP. 58. Well, you have the most HP. I'm going to heal Shara. Almost said Terra. Heal Shara. Hit him with that airstrike. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. Please stop beating up on Joshua. He doesn't deserve it. And a couple of level ups from that. Leather Retell and Lucky Fang.
Lucky Fang.
Exterminated the monster on East Bose Highway. You know what? What if the monster... Is the monster I'm thinking of not even... No, it's in this chapter. Never mind. I know for a fact it's in this chapter. Because, I guess I'll go ahead and say, there is a quest monster that has a chance to drop evade to.
Bro.
Yeah, that on Joshua just is, a beaut. I'm pretty sure it's in this chapter. But it might also be, next chapter I'm thinking of.
Literally that one part of One Punch Man season 2 where Saitama's just like doing a bunch of side jumps.
I have not watched One Punch Man.
Oh, fuck.
I tried watching it once and just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, just wasn't for me, you know. I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I could go that way technically. There's technically nothing stopping me, but is this the hotel? No, that's the Mirror's resident. God damn, where's the hotel? There it is. I have the most trouble in Bose with finding the fucking hotel. Because it's like in a corner. It's like hidden. It's like, you don't want to go to this hotel. Anyone in these hotel rooms? I'm breaking into all these hotel rooms. Don't mind me. You know, it's just how us RPG protagonists are. We break into everywhere.
Hello, it's me. I am in your house.
I am in your hotel room. There is another item we could go get right now, but I'm not traversing that area right now. Actually, I'll wait, because I have to traverse that area later anyway. It's a maid. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are?
Still, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested.
Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lilla. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served on hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in really are different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's regularly paying Cookie from her religious duties. Huh? She's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her, too.
I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite the unique personality.
I love the mayor of Bose. Well, it does sound interesting. Doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, it'd be kind of intrigued. I'd be kind of intrigued. There we go. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let her know you're there. I don't know how to feel about going back there empty-handed. It'd be alright if we came with you instead. Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess that's okay. Let's make our way over to Bose Market then. Alright, I want to talk to these people first. La la la, we're finally here. The day has finally arrived. After my husband is done worshiping here, it's off to Bose Market to buy. As we were arriving in Bose, the airliner flights were cancelled. We're right in the middle of my pilgrimage too. Well, that's fair enough. I don't feel any sympathy. Oh, what you up to? Well, accepting church. Are you here to worship? I'm pretty sure sit you and play with yourselves. Alright, well that's sad. Oh, I'm supposed to deliver a letter to you. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Ho ho ho, Santa Claus? Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine. Roll it. It's excellent. Focus on. Yay! That's always good that, you know, it helps when you have something to help you focus, and I'm glad I can, you know, be there to help you focus. Ho ho, is this for me? Thank you very much. Why does he keep saying ho ho ho? Is he Santa Claus? However, this letter from Father Divine can only mean... Oh yes, he's come with a new formula. Eh? A new formula for what? Ho ho ho! Stop being Santa Claus! Don't tell me you didn't know.
Father weird for it.
Yeah, I know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Laboral for his skill in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known even back when he was at Grandstone Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as father in Roland, he continued his research without fail. When he discovers efficient medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. Bracers also use medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he at least mentioned it to us.
But it's just like him to not to. Since he never talks about himself.
Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he always is admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Ho ho ho! Yeah, har har har, whatever. Well, how about we just try to work without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up here from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Adios, goddess of the firmament, please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Alright, there we go. I meant to complete that earlier, but I just didn't think to stop by the chapel. Let's go. That's not Santa Claus, it would be too obvious. Clearly, like Father Divine, his name is Mr. Winter S. Holiday. S stands for Santa, but they never... That's... fair enough. More Mira! More Mira! We're rolling in it again, and we're gonna go spend all this immediately. I mean, we're not really rolling in it as much. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot that if I enter the marketplace, it's immediately gonna go into cutscene because, you know, story. I kind of forgot that this was my objective. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. Two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. Ma'am, you're just thinking about how to increase sales of the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity from the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relation between trust... Welcome, scalpers. If only were that... Yeah, I know, right? If only you could just say... If only you could just tell the PS5 scalpers, hey, you stop that. Scalpers no scalping. Scalpers no scalping. Scalpers no scalping. Aw, man. Oh, what the fuck? And believe me, if you do business with that mine, you can become a wonderful merchant in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Off they go. Phew. Madam? Lila. So you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people... Off they go to scalp another product that this woman doesn't know about.
God damn it.
God damn it. They did it again. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be braced as I requested? Yep, that's us, but...
So does that mean you're...
Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I am the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. You gotta admit, she's like, I love her design. I love her in general already. Like, even like from the moment you don't even meet her, like what Lila says about her. It's just like, yeah, that's about right. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really gonna have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I'll tell you what, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I guess you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor for my father. My late father was a previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the right to a Bose market in the political foundation which he set up.
That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation, if I've ever heard one.
Nepotism! After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I'd like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that bracers would bring about a much more desirable result concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but I don't think you're don't you think you're overreacting a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. Interest in business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too.
I see. So this is an economic appeal, right?
Yes, and it's something I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request to help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate incidents, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from having anything to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could play the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding the bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man's just like bracers from the very beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maribel? He's a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So, I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning... Oh. Lila. Yes, madam? Lila produced a sheet of paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybell. She just carries this shit around with her. She's just like, whoop,
Wow.
whoop, whoop. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him of a request for the information about the incident, as the official responsible for the region. Probably. Either that or Lila's just so badass the ink just stayed in the pen. Like, Lila's too badass, or the ink would just not even dare. It's scared to go out of the pen when it's in Lila's pocket. I wonder if a bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be pretty safe. But a safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd probably be best served saying you're messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Feels like we're lying or something.
It's not lying. We'd just be not telling him everything.
Sounds like lying to me.
Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it.
I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? The fort is called Hawking Gate at the international border of to north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. There is a character coming up I want you to voice, Keith. Alright, everyone. I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find anything... Hello! we'll come to you and let you know. Hello, Reminia. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Love these two. Love them. I like how they froze because Hawking Gate is at the end of the Silk Road on the east of Bose Highway.
Short, we need to head out to the east gate and then turn north thereafter, right?
Alrighty then, Hawking Gate, here we come. No, we're gonna buy something first. Well, some things, because we are going to, what you up to? If I wanted to walk to Ruin, I'd have to hike over the mountain, huh? There's no way I could get my wife to do that with me. But at this rate, the cost of lodging is only gonna go up. Well, that's depressing. We're gonna buy Joshua these Stragas. I feel like that's better. I'm gonna get the better defense for Sherazard, even though I don't care that much about Sherazard's defense, you know.
Joshua into Tim's.
No, the Stragas. These are a real man's shoe. Let's buy a pair of work boots. You can also sell this pile rod, the kunai, these leather vests, and these spikes. Alright, so now I can equip those work boots onto you, and you can have the knitted shoes. Much better. And I can sell those other spikes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and re-equip the white bracelet or the red scarf as well. Because I don't think we'll be dealing with poison again for a little bit, and I'd rather that extra bulk on Estelle, if I can. I've done that before. I've done that before in this game. That's why I try to be as careful as possible when buying and selling. This way, right? Yeah, Harking Gate.
Feel that.
You've done it before in RPGs too?
Yeah.
Hold it right there. The Harking Gate is currently not permitting civilians to pass passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to pass this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced a letter with Yeah, it feels like such a, you know, common thing to happen in RPGs because you're just, you know, you're going through your menus so quick and then you realize, oh fuck, I didn't mean to sell that.
The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search.
As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know? Mayor Maybell's the one in charge of the entire region. You can't just ignore that. Guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Off we go! There's some chests on this route, so I'm gonna be very careful. Anyway, if you are in need of tender poultry, these fuckers are who you're looking for. They die easily. Keep that in mind. But they are still, you know, you gotta think, it's just a bitch to get out here. And also, if you don't kill them quick enough, if you, like, happen to get back attacked or something, they will, call out a much more dangerous enemy.
Oh,
Also,
wow.
I guess I can show this off, too, about them. I'm not gonna with Joshua. I can show this off, too, about them. I'll send him with Stonehammer. And, you just do nothing. They're immune to arts.
What?
They just fucking reflect them back at you.
What?
Yep.
How? What? Okay.
Anyway, if you give them a chance, they will call out one of these fuckers.
Crestvilken.
Yeah. They just said, fuck your bullshit,
Oh, Big Bird.
yeah. They just said, fuck your rock. Yeah, that's a real big bird. Good thing is, unlike its children, it is not immune to art. So, fire away. But yeah, so those are the 2 new enemies that are in this area. Neither, like I said, they aren't too dangerous if you're careful about it, but, you know, those big birds can be, nasty if given a chance, because they can, I believe there are first instance of an enemy being able to confuse us.
Oh, lovely.
And, yeah, that is a, nasty status effect. You don't want to get confused. You don't want your team beating themselves up.
Oh, lovely. It's just like Pokemon.
Yeah, except this time there's no chance. Oh, okay! Hey, remember when I said this can get out of hand? Yeah.
Oh.
It's getting out of hand. Shit. Okay, how do I want to go about this? Alright. Hit you. Okay, I need to take out these fucking big birds because those are a threat. Can I get them both? Yes, I can. And I think this should kill them. Ah! Fuck your defenses. Can I get rid of both of you, though? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, this is... Okay! Can you not do that, please?
Estelle, no!
Estelle, just survive a bit longer.
He's a nice number.
Ah, fuck! Okay, that's not good. But I should be fine. I shouldn't need to heal right here. Okay. That could have gotten very bad. Very fast. If I let that go any further. Because those things... Those big birds do not fuck around. I mean, you saw their attack is all-encompassing, too. Okay, thanks. I desired to fight 2 of these fuckers. I always dream. It's a dream come true to fight 2 of these giant fucking birds. Alright, well, they're both dead. Luckily, I got the back attack before things got out of hand. Yeah, the big ones also drop tender. I thought there was... No, that's SC I'm thinking of, that there's chests on that route. Maybe, unless I just missed it. Oh, well. This is Hawking Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire in the rampart that protects the borough from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall... That's what... The birds are working for birds...
What?
The birds are working for Bird Boros.
Birdswazi.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire. Which stands beneath the emblem.
Oh no! The Erebonian Empire.
Bougie bird.
Oh no.
Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there.
Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracelet emblems you got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot about that. Somehow I feel weird doing all this.
Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this.
Don't worry. That's proof that you're starting to adjust to being a bracer. Alright. First off, who's this fucker right here? No, you're not who I think you are. I don't know if he... I know that there's a certain NPC that looks like that in this game. Alright. I want you voicing this character.
Oh, God.
What a surprise! This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable.
I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places you can eat great liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright?
That will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I am truly in for a feast elsewhere in this land.
Well, excuse me for having a bar here on the outskirts of the country. You go feasting on the finer things. How about a glass of wine? No, it's not high-end exactly, but it tastes worth the price.
Well then maybe I will.
Do you think this guy is...
He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me.
Okay, I just wanted to speak to him there, briefly. I found him a little odd! He's only a little odd according to that lady. Just a tiny bit, you know. He's not the weirdest person around. Just a smidge, yeah. I've seen weirder. No, I haven't. I don't think there's any weirder person in any game than this man right here. Believe me, by the end of this arc, even, you'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? How in the world did you get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on Ison Road yet.
We came here on an errand from Marimabel from Rose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan?
Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you to see the general, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there, so why don't you wait for him there? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because it's the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit.
That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable you would need facilities like an inn and a bar.
Well then, I'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Alright, here it comes! Our first real interaction with this man.
Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire?
Nope, we just came here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire.
You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom?
Ha!
I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are.
By the way, this man saying for pleasure is scary. Who we are?
Indeed. You're bracers, no?
How did you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, you're trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? Oh, fuck. I accidentally opened the, overlay. Because I accidentally, Steam overlay.
Ah. It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually, I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all.
Oh, believe me. This man gets... Nothing he says by the end makes any sense. I will say this much. I'll spoil this much. And in the Sky 3, he suggests an orgy. I won't say why or how, but he suggests an orgy.
And there's an air about you that reminded me of them. So I just thought I'd ask.
And that's on the low end of weird shit he does.
The low end?
Yeah.
Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out in a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler?
Oh.
Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What?
You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute! Are you one of those men who likes other boys? This whole scene! This whole scene! That is one of the, like, pinnacle of Estelle lines. Like, you see that line everywhere with Estelle. Like, whenever anyone talks about Estelle's greatest moments, that's one of them.
I'm freaking dead. Oh my god.
Are you one of those men who likes other boys? Estelle.
Holy crap. Alright, hang on. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes. Masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest.
So you're perfect, just like I thought.
Is that one also? Is that one also good? Is
Yeah.
that one also
Yeah. I mean, this whole scene is just... I mean, there is many really good Estelle lines, but yeah. Yep. Definitely a pervert.
How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with the magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You're already scarred me for life as it is.
I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one's worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Believe me, I will remember this conversation. Hey, you there. You three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately.
Wow, that was much quicker than I thought.
Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on.
Okay, then let's be off, shall we?
It's just one thought.
He's following.
What are you following us for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so.
You noticed.
By the way, when I talk as this character, I can't not, like, move my whole body, like my hands and all that, and just... He's just... You have to be dramatic when talking as this character, given his...
Oh, absolutely.
Given his demeanor! Oh, fuck.
Everything about you just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles.
Of course we're going to mind! Now go! Now get you! Shoot! Shoo!
Scrooge.
This man, head empty.
He's got no boundaries. Oh my god.
He does. No, boundaries don't exist around him, okay? I learned that in Cold Steel. I learned that here. I'm sorry, but... like...
My guy just does whatever he wants.
When he sends you a message in Cold Steel where he almost talks about his dick... That's where you're like, oh god, this man's insane.
You know what? You know what? I respect him. I respect him. What a Chad.
He just has no chill. He just keeps going.
Alright. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal?
He's not normal, that's for sure. Oh, that's an understatement! Getting rid of that wielder is probably better, not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. It gets it in, like I said, he just, every time he's on screen, you know something stupid's about to happen. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us in to meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is in the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Ooh, what's down here? Okay, nothing. Can I go in here? Hi. Now I'm supposed to have duty today. That's in order to maintain status of foot. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for you, buddy. What you up to? Because of what happened 10 years ago, all the guards here are very tense. Hope we never have another breach of this gate by the Imperial Army. I'm just gonna go wander around. The border always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, we could possibly give them pretext to invade again. Can I just talk about, you know, I actually love how, you know, it's shown, you know, the aftermath of something like, you know, what happened during the 100-Day War, that relations aren't immediately repaired. There's still a lot of tension between the two.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like, oh, it's immediately there. No, it's like, okay, well, you gotta, you know, wait, you gotta see how they do and all that, and then...
Yeah. 10 years is a pretty short amount of time after a war, to be honest.
Yeah, like when you compare it, it's not been that long since the 100-Day War ended in all the stuff that happened.
Yeah, like it's literally a recent memory for Estelle, so...
Yep. I'm just checking the, because I know there's not that much here. I'm just checking to see where I get... Oh, okay, that's when I get it, okay. That's what I was looking for. I was looking to make sure I don't miss something, and yeah, I know when it is now. Alright, there we go. If you have any vehicle... Okay, hang on, let me pull up an OBS. If you could have any vehicle or mount from any game that you have played, what would you choose? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna not close out, but I'm gonna do that so I can talk. I would want. There's an airship in a later Trails game called the Courageous. I would love to have that ship. It's such a cool ship, and I know it's just like it's an airship, but it's like it's such a cool one. It's like this super high speed and all that. It's awesome, and I love the design of it, and it's just like this crimson red ship. It's awesome. What about you, Keith?
Ooh, fudge. I gotta be honest, I don't really know many vehicles or mounts in, like, video games.
I mean, let's think. I just got back. What was the answer? A ship in a later Trails game called the Courageous. If you Google that, like, what that ship looks like, it looks so cool. I love the... Hang on, let me pull up a picture of it real quick. I'll just download a picture and pull it up and show you guys what it looks like. Fuck it. Because that ship looks so cool. While Keith tries to think of his answer.
Head empty.
Like, hang on, where is images? Let me find a good picture of it. Yeah, there's a good picture. That picture's really small, actually. All these pictures are really small. God damn it. There it is. This is the Courageous. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I was imagining you were gonna say something like Chocobo. Given your love of Fat Chocobo.
Hey, dude, Fat Chocobo is good. He's like Fat Yoshi, but like...
Oh, yeah. Chocobo is a close second, but like, just look at this thing. Oh god, that's really big. Oh, I canceled it by accident. Hang on, 1 second. I didn't mean to cancel that by accident. So it was only up for like 2 seconds. I meant to click OK. Look at that thing. Like, would you not want to fly around in that? And that thing flies super fast. What was its top speed? Okay, I'm gonna delete that now. What was its top speed? Hang on. Now I have to Google it again. Because I remember they actually, like, talk about, like, its top speed and all that. This is like, okay, yeah, so it's 3,000 sleege per hour. Wait, 3,000 sleege, wait. Yeah, per hour, which a single sleege is 100 meters. So it's, you know... Fuck, math, hang on. Like... A lot of meters! Look, I'm bad at math.
You know what? Fair enough.
So, but I guess your answer would be Fat Chocobo?
I mean, it'd probably be like a wyvern from Fire Emblem, I guess.
Oh, that would actually be cool. That would be fun, but oh, you know what else? From Fire Emblem, actually, there's no other, like, really interesting mounts. I know there's something I'm thinking of in Fire Emblem. No, I don't know. Oh, King of Red Lions from Zelda would be cool.
Ooh, that'd be cool. All right.
Yeah, have a talking boat. Wait, is it only... Okay, so it's only games. Because I was about to say, wait, was it, like, fiction? Any fictional... Because I was going to say, if it's any fictional thing, like the Millennium Falcon as well. Well, I guess the Millennium Falcon's been in video games, so, and it can count. I can cheat.
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking cheat there.
If we stretch it enough.
if we just stretch this fucking... Oh, you know what else would be cool? The, ride Pokemon from Sun and Moon.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, anyway.
Alright. The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room.
Knock. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Mayabel? That's right. Well, very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. Or just surfing on a Pokemon Ninja anyway. I'm very distracted by that now, because that's just so many cool, like, you know, things you could ride. But yeah, I would love the Courageous so much. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Harking Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I don't know why they say the Hawking Gate instead of just saying guarding Hawkins Gate. Like, guarding Hawking Gate. It's a really weird way to say that.
I guess it's just important.
It's just that important that it has to be called the Hawking Gate. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We're all here on behalf of Mayor Mayabel. Please pardon
our intrusion during such a busy time.
The one and only gate. Only one gate. And that gate, you know, I was going to reference an anime there for a minute, but nah. And I wasn't going to reference Steins Gate, actually. I was going to reference a different anime. I've not even watched Steins Gate, so, you know, I wouldn't know how to reference it. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mayabel since she was but a child. Couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Hand it over to me, Mayor Mayabel's letter. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, the information would be strictly confidential, but considering this request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut.
The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation. And so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her.
I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me go right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Lindy, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything.
So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts.
Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake on the Cape or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that's possibly not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motive must be to loot the cargo or demand ransom for the hostages.
In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical locations, or the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army.
Night, Raminia.
Unite.
Raminion. I don't know. I can't read names. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army has been involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Adios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared earlier this morning. Certain organizations sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company claiming their responsibility and demanding ransom for the passengers. The organization goes by the name, the Capo Family. The Capo Family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it?
It certainly appears to be that way.
The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run at them in Roland. Can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves managed to create such a big incident here in Bose, too.
Oh.
Oops. You had a run with them in Roland. I had heard some of their gang had shown up in Roland region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange from your civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids?
Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you.
Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try and pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately! Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you try and finagle some information out of me? Just because you pull underhanded actions like that, the bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share the information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in the right mind would leave an incident in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut it with the crap, General? Why do you think we came all the way here from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow.
Sure is really pissed, alright.
For the past few months, you've known about the string of bullet releases which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second the incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages, and not even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group that I know who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? Keith, you can guess who this is.
How sad it is to see such discord.
Then he just pops in.
Is that a guitar?
It's a lute, you fool!
Oh, it's a lute. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Strife brings nothing nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Oh my god. It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby.
I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right. I like... Okay, again, because the, aspect ratio issues where the game wasn't meant to be played on high aspect ratios, things like this happen sometimes, and it's very funny. Olivier! I think we're safe now. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties. And make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh, cancel any further checks on the travelers along Asen Road. Having these kids around any longer would just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away.
I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he?
There he goes, back to normal.
No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism.
My man, that wasn't romanticism. That was crazy.
I really had to improvise that entire song. Oh my god. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense.
Maybe we should get going ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information.
After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack?
Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please, wait for me.
I love...
Let me try to introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade.
It's Olivier, by the way. It's
Olivier. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
I'm Olivier Laheim, a wandering bard and a musician by trade. Yeah, that's how you would. Yeah, it's pronounced that way, and I love it.
Gotcha. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring the fair Liberal.
I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute! Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you?
Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Sherazard. Things are getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks.
You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day?
I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time.
Oh, that's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute.
This man needs to stop. This man just needs to be just stopped.
Oh my god. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me with your questionable humor.
Thank you, Josh.
Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable.
Hey, no, wait, no, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? Estelle, you don't want this. Estelle,
Oh my god.
Estelle, you're gonna like run into a brick wall with a statement like that.
You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here.
Well, excuse me for not being sexy. Just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua?
Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category.
What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry that there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going.
Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal after all, and I'd like to request a guide.
Oh, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shara, just a second. It's the least we could do. What is this dialogue? This dialogue is Olivier. Believe me, it turns into this every time Olivier starts speaking. This is why Olivier just needs to be banned from speaking. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, but there's something in the Sky 3 he does that's completely ridiculous and is still on the low end of his crazy. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Abraxur's many duties. Oh, alright. I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sneak his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua?
Poisonous fangs of lust? Estelle?
Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. Yeah, me too, Pate, me too. I think we all have that response, and I've seen this scene multiple times, and I'm still like, what the fuck?
Sorry, what? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either.
Are you right in the head?
So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now, let us be off.
Who died and made you the leader? Wait a minute! Wait a minute, you! I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence! She will kill- Anyway, Olivier is not just a civilian we have to protect. He is a 4th official party member. And he comes packing the most dangerous weapon of all. A fucking gun.
What a gun.
This man just straight up comes packing the fucking... He just comes packing the fucking Glock.
This craft is called Quick Draw. Oh my god.
This man just straight up comes packing the fucking... he's just like... I'm a healer, but... Because... Olivier also... has one line on his ornament. Oh no! I'm not betraying Olivier. This is a godsend. This man has one ornament line, meaning you get a lot of arch with him. Not only that, but he is a fantastic arch user, if you couldn't guess from that one line, but he also just is a good fighter all around. Olivier is probably one of the top units in the game, like top fighters in the game.
Absolute Chad of a human being.
Why don't we get a chance to show him off a little bit in this little fight here?
He's packing heat. Oh my god.
My man just said, I'm fucking bring a lot of... Awesome.
Yo, light him up, Olivier.
Olivier gonna fucking just... Let's show off just how much damage this man can get off with a single firebolt. And you gotta think, this is gonna be without a Mind Quartz. So let's watch his damage. 1,000! Yes, that may have been a quad weakness to that, but that tore through that crap.
Oh my god, I love the sparkle sound effect when he...
He flips his
so
hair.
good.
Yeah, this man is ridiculous. Also, I want to show off his singular craft, because it is actually a pretty good craft. But we do not have the craft points for it yet, so it's gonna have to wait. Oh wait, those guys... I almost went and used a art, and then I remember, oh yeah, those guys are immune to that shit. They're immune to my bullshittery.
Right, of course.
They know better. They're like, fuck your fucking... So, let's go ahead and throw up another firebolt. Oh, this is gonna do... Fucking hell, 4 damage! Oh, I love it! Anytime I get Olivier, I just forget how much I love the pure, absurd damage output. Like... No other like, it's ridiculous. Still can't do quick draw, but
Oh my god.
he can hit them from pretty far away, and you saw that was no small amount of damage. That was 258 damage
Oh my god.
from his physical attack. Yeah. If you thought Olivier was just your caster, oh no. Oh no, buddy. Olivier's
Oh my god.
Olivier's more than just your go-to caster. Olivier's your go-to killer. It's almost like packing a gun is a good idea. Now, if only all gun characters in Trails could be this good. Oh, Jesus, a critical, because, you know, he needs this shit.
1600!
My man Olivier said, you're all about die.
Oh my god.
Can I just get enough for quick draw, please? I want to show how beautiful this craft is. I'm almost there. I'm gonna let Olivier get the kill so we can, get some more craft points. God, I love it! Enjoy the show. Nighty-night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his victory quotes are also a reason to celebrate. It's just... There's nothing about Olivier that is not amazing.
He flips his hair and there's a sparkle sound effect.
You are having just the reaction to this man I thought you'd be having.
He's so, oh my god.
He's so awful. But, like... He's awful in the way that you love him. Alright. It's only one enemy. So quick draw. I don't want to show off quick... I don't want to waste quick draw and showing it off against a singular enemy. That's... I need a group of enemies. Come on. I need a group of them. Yeah, you can come up and down Eisen Road freely now, by the way. So there's that, at least. Can I have multiple? Nope, still just one. I just need at least 2.
Oh, tender poultry.
Alright, here we go. This one should have 2. Yep. Alright. Quick draw. Has a pretty wide area of effect.
Wow.
And just... Jesus. Yeah.
Damn,
And, you know...
My guy said it's high noon.
hey, you wanna know what? It gets better. And that isn't even the best thing Olivier can do for you. Like, his art's ridiculous. His normal attack, ridiculous. Quick draw, ridiculous. But there is still another skill in this For his neutral, he wields a gun.
Oh my god.
I accidentally skipped one of his lines.
That building over there is Bose Market, no?
Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberl?
I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberl News, no less.
Guidebook? Do they really sell such things?
I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age.
So do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now?
Yep, and after doing a little bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town.
Right, the place we ate at with the mayor, What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place.
The Auntie Rose. Authentic liberal cuisine. Or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it.
But it's supposed to cost pretty mira if you decide to go with the full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this.
Worry not, my fair lady. I've bought sufficient travel expenses.
My OG. Skidaddle, my OG is noodles.
My OG is noodle. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills.
What skills could you possibly have, Olivier?
Hey man, he brought a loot.
True. That man, I like he just carries that shit around with him too. Like, we're not even like questioning that shit. He just.
Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? Yeah, see, Joshua knows.
Can you actually earn mira with that crap?
I've starred as the main opera singer at the Grand Theater in the Erebonian capital before.
I refuse to believe that.
If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night.
I still refuse. Yeah, me too. Big fat liar. You know, speaking of big fat liar, should I do a watch along of that movie one day?
You know, fair enough. I'll watch it.
I mean, hey, yeah, you'll watch it. If I'm doing a watch along, of course I'm gonna invite you to that shit.
Fair enough.
I want you there for the watch alongs. And I mean, Big Fat Liar is a movie. I mean, it's not a good movie. It's not a bad movie. But it's a movie.
Yes.
It's a movie where a guy gets turned into a blue guy.
Yes. Got 44% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What? 44%? Really? I feel like that's a bit harsh. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it's like good, but I mean, at least a 60%. Come on.
That's both tomato meter and audience score, apparently.
I just... No, not for Big Fat Liar. I mean, yeah, it's a dumb movie, but... Like, really? Really? Like, out of any movie, I feel like there's worse movie. I feel like there's just worse things made by, you know, the same people who made Big Fat Liar, but... Anyway, back to Trails.
Alright, everyone, go to work.
You thought the 20...
I guess this...
You got a 23%?
I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more.
My Rotten Tomato score is 1.
Adios, amigos.
Off he runs. To cause trouble.
There he goes.
What a horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city. Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that?
I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype.
Yeah, the Empire stereotype is actually fucking psychotic. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I mean, there's him. There's Lecter. There's, you know, Millium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an accurate description of Erebonia, really, because, well, I guess Sarah's not from Erebonia, so she doesn't count. Who else is from the Empire?
Place is just known for eccentric, people.
Eccentric people with 1 IQ. Well, I say 1 IQ, I mean, let's face it. Millium's apparently pretty damn smart, and so is Lecter, but...
What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious.
There's also Laura, who I wouldn't call normal by any stretch of the imagination.
Fair enough. All caps.
She can't type in lowercase. Also, she broke a fucking washing machine. Love her.
I read in a book that they're each a strong silent type.
So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist.
You know what? Fair enough.
Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Yeah, I consider myself an artist. I'm offended by that, Estelle. I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter.
Oh god, no, please.
The greatest power. Let's see. We need to report the information we got the general to Ligurin.
And it would be best if we let Mayor Mabel know after that too.
So first we visit the guild, then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going indeed. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh no, Estelle, you're going to get ratioed. Oh no.
I couldn't resist with that joke. Oh. Well, I'm going over by the mayor's place first instead, because I do what I want. Come on, Missy! I'm begging ya! Please let us in! If I could get just a comment from the mayor, it'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right! And of course I'd need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about... You're gonna get ratioed 140. So what about the reader? Yeah, what about the readers? You could probably reach double the numbers if you have the Mayor's Grace, the Mayor Grace cover. She's said to be very beautiful and all. Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that? Huh? You were saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure the customers to the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. Dorothy! Dorothy! Your brain is so empty!
Oh no.
You idiot! Miss? I'll introduce you to a couple of interesting visitors. I'll make sure to tell the mail every detail about the conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this isn't a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity. Just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me!
Niall, no.
Whew. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from Hulking Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away? A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see.
You're really serious about your job, aren't you?
Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you.
Mayor's waiting.
All right. I didn't mean to even trigger that cutscene, because what I meant to do was say that this is going to be a good stopping point, because we're about to get into a lot more, and it's just hard to find a good stopping point after this for a little bit. So yeah, here in Bose, I wanted to, like, run in circles of this while I was ending. Actually, I could just save and, you know. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this part, at least. We're getting into the interesting stuff now, as you can see. I mean, we got that, we got, everything else that's happening. We're still trying to figure out where the fuck, you know, Cassius is. We have gotten absolutely no, you know, further on that one. We have, what else do we have? We have, you know, the, what's his name? The general being a little bitch. I think that's a nice...
disappeared. We know what happened to it.
Yeah, the Lindy disappeared. Yeah, thanks, fucker. He's so helpful. He's not helpful in the slightest. So yeah, next time we'll be hopefully getting further through all those mysteries and figuring out just where the Kappa family is. Cassie's at the bar, kinda to the east. He's in... Cassius is just chilling in the bar. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go get some drinks. Jeez, I've played a total of 80 hours of Trails in the Sky FC. I mean, that's 2 full runs, plus, you know, my current run. Which has just gotten started. I mean, it's a decently sized game. It's not short by any means.
Yeah, fair enough.
Especially since it's an RPG. So.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It's funny I say such short. Like, there is, one chapter that it feels like a super long chapter, but there's hardly any fighting in the chapter. It's just cutscene after cutscene after and I'm not gonna I love that chapter so much because I love the story and what it brings, but it's just like, you don't really get levels during that chapter because you're not fighting much. You're mostly just, you know, listening to people talk about what's happening. Which is good. It's the exposition chapter, pretty much. But anyway, on the note of not talking about further chapters, I am pushing my Code Vein stream to Wednesday. Originally, it was supposed to be on Tuesday, but I'm going to push that to Wednesday, I think. I'll let you know Tuesday if that changes, but most likely that. After that, I will be gone for probably just a week, maybe 2, depending on, you know, what things look like. I have a lot of family coming into town for, you know, holidays and all that. So I gotta focus in on that. Oh, I gotta, you know, to the winter show. That would be awesome.
Cool.
I need to get you on a, if I ever can, Vite, I need to get you on, as a co-host one day, even if I'm not, you know, playing with you. Just the same thing, you know, with Keith, how I just have him here chatting and laughing and joking. I need to get you on a stream one day.
Yo, Vite cameo.
Yeah, bring Vite into this. Get Vite. Anyway. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting on my announcement. I don't think there is. I mean, I guess, you know, there's, no, there's not really anything. I do have more watch-alongs planned. I am planning out more watch-alongs. They won't be until next year, but I 100%, I'm guaranteeing you this now, I'm doing more watch-alongs. I think the next one we do, because it was so close to winning in the poll, is going to be Shrek 2.
Let's go.
Yeah, Keith really wants it. It was second place in the... It was tied for first place. The only reason I did a Studio Ghibli movie was because I gave the tiebreaker to a friend, and they said Studio Ghibli, so...
Hey, fair enough.
Yeah. So, there's that. And once we reach 100 followers, which we are... we're close. We're 67 out of 100. We're getting somewhere. It will be, you know... we will be, playing Shadow the Hedgehog on stream, so that would be fun.
Do a full playthrough?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all endings.
Oh heck yeah, let's go.
All the endings, which, I mean, suffer... Yeah, that's about right. Oof. So yeah, give me to 100 followers so I can torment myself. I have a throne. It is linked on my Twitter, in my Twitter bio. Mostly just filled with snacks, a giant inflatable dinosaur, a cursed, dinosaur, a cursed, Garfield plushie. I don't know who's adding these things to my throne, but, please, keep these weird suggestions coming, and I'll keep adding them.
Funny enough, it was not me who added the dinosaur plushie. Me being the dinosaur, but whatever.
I feel like it was Azarus. Honestly, with the fact that the quote with it was, "For you, King," I don't know. Just something about that makes me think it was Azarus. And if Azarus was on stream, I'd call him out. But he's not here, so I'd call him out anyway.
You know what? Fair enough.
I call him out to his face. So yeah, buy me snacks. There is, I'll eat them. In fact, I mean, there's one of them that I plan to eat on stream, so. Anyway, I'm rambling now. We're about to... So about that... Nuke, were you the one who added the fucking dinosaur? Anyway, go give the sea your love.